Financial sector reforms. A vibrant financial sector is of critical importance to the growth of every economy. In my last two budgets, I had announced several measures in this regard. I would now like to announce the following initiatives. A systematic vacuum exists with regard to the bankruptcy situation in financial firms. A comprehensive code on resolution of financial firms will be introduced as a bill in Parliament in 2016-17. This code will provide a specialized resolution mechanism to deal with bankruptcy situations in banks, insurance companies, and financial sector entities. The code, together with the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2015, when enacted, will provide a comprehensive resolution mechanism for our economy. The RBI Act 1934 is being amended to provide a statutory basis for the monetary policy framework and a policy committee through the Finance Bill 2016. The committee-based approach will add a lot of value and transparency to the monetary policy decisions. A financial data management center under the aegis of Financial Stability Development Council will be set up to facilitate integrated data aggregation and analysis in the financial sector. To improve greater retail participation in government securities, RBI will facilitate their participation in the primary and secondary markets through stock exchanges and access to NDS-OM trading platforms. New derivative products will be developed by SEBI in the commodity derivatives market. To facilitate deepening of the corporate bond market, a number of measures will be undertaken, details of which are given in Annexure 2 to the budget speech. An enactment of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code will provide a major boost to the development of the corporate bond market. To tackle the problem of stress assets in the banking sector, asset reconstruction companies have a very important role. I therefore propose to make necessary amendments in the SARFAESI Act to enable the sponsorer of an ARC to hold up 100% stake in the ARC and permit non-institutional investors to invest in the securitization receipts. In the recent past, there have been instances of people in various parts of the country being defrauded by illicit deposit-taking schemes. The worst victims of these schemes are poor and the financially illiterate. The operation of such schemes are often spread across many states. I therefore propose to bring a comprehensive central legislation in 2016-17 to deal with the menace of such schemes. I propose to amend the SEBI Act 1992 in the coming year to provide for more number of benches of the Security Appellate Tribunal. As honorable members are well aware, the strength of the financial sector is dependent on a strong and well-functioning banking system. We have already a comprehensive plan for revamping the public sector banks, Indradhanush, which is under implementation. We are now confronted with a problem of stress assets in public sector banks, which is a legacy of the past. Several steps have already been taken in this regard. We are not interfering in the lending and personal matters of the bank. Structural issues have been addressed in various sectors like power, coal, highways, sugar, and steel. The banks are putting in special effort to effect recoveries and focus on reviving stalled projects. To support the banks in this effort, as well as to support credit growth, I have proposed an allocation of rupees 25,000 crores in the budget estimate of 16-17 towards recapitalization of the public sector banks. If additional capital is required by these banks, we will find resources for doing so. We stand solidly behind these banks. Our public sector banks will be strong and competitive. The Banking Board Bureau will be operationalized during 2016-17 and a road for consolidation of public sector banks will be spelled out. The process of transformation of the IDBI has already started. Government will take it forward and also consider the option of reducing its stake below 50%. For speedier resolution of stress assets, The Debt Recovery Tribunal will be strengthened with focus on empowering the existing infrastructure, including computerized processing of court cases to support reduction in the number of hearings and faster disposal of cases. The Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana was launched for the benefit of the bottom pyramid of entrepreneurs. Banks and NBFCs, MFIs have reported the amount sanctioned under the PMMY has reached about rupees 1 lakh crore to cover 2.5 crores borrowers by early February this year. For the coming year, Madam, I propose to increase the target next year to rupees 1,80,000 crores. To provide better access to the financial system services, especially in rural areas, we will undertake a massive nationwide rollout of ATMs, micro ATMs in post offices over the next 3 years. Public shareholding in government-oriented companies, it means to ensure higher levels of transparency and accountability. To promote this objective, the general insurance companies owned by the government will be listed in stock exchanges. Government and the ease of doing business. Our government is giving an unparalleled emphasis to the good governance with special focus on process reforms. IT-enabled government processes. The whole idea is to remove irritants from public in their interface with government agencies. A task force has been constituted for rationalizing the human resource in various ministries. A comprehensive review and rationalization of autonomous bodies is also underway. A critical component of minimum government and maximum governance is to ensure targeted disbursement of government subsidies and financial assistance to the actual beneficiaries. Public money should reach the poor and the deserving without any leakage. 3 specific initiatives are proposed to achieve this objective. First, we will introduce the targeted delivery of financial and other subsidy benefit services by using the Aadhaar framework. The bill will be introduced in the current budget session of Parliament. The Aadhaar number or authentication shall, however, not confer any rights of citizenship or domicile. A social security platform will be developed for using Aadhaar to accurately target beneficiaries. This will be a transformative piece of legislation which will benefit the poor and the vulnerable. Secondly, we have already introduced a direct benefit transfer in LPG. Based on this successful experience, we propose to introduce a DBT on a pilot basis for fertilizer in a few districts of the country with a view to improving the quality of service delivery to farmers. Third, of a total of 5.35 lakh fair price shops in the country, automation facilities will be provided to 3 lakh fair price shops by March 2017. We have to bring transparency and efficiency in government procurement of goods and services. The Director General of Supplies and Disposal will establish a technology-driven platform to facilitate procurement of goods and services in various ministries and agencies by the government. To remove the difficulties and impediments to ease the doing of business, we will introduce a bill to amend the Companies Act in the current budget session of Parliament. The bill would also improve enabling environment for startups. The registration of companies will also be done in 1 day. Monitoring of prices of essential commodities is a key element of good governance. A number of measures have been taken to deal with the problem of abrupt increase in prices of pulses. Government has approved the creation of a buffer stock of pulses through procurement at a minimum support price and a market price through price stabilization fund. The fund has been provided with a corpus of rupees 900 crores to support the market intervention. Madam Speaker, for good governance, we have to capitalize on country's unity in diversity. To strengthen the understanding of each other, it is proposed to create a closer engagement between states and districts in a structured manner. Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat program will be launched to link states and districts, an annual program that connects people through exchanges in areas of language, trade, culture, travel and tourism. We shall do this through mutual agreement with participating states and districts. In 2017, the country will celebrate the 70th anniversary of our independence. We will chalk out the milestones for nation's journey beyond the 70th year anniversary of independence. Dr. Toynbee, the historian, had observed that a chapter which had a Western beginning will have to have an Indian ending. My belief is that the year 2017 will unfold the great historian's dream. Our scheme of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat is a part of this mission.